Hi, so this video is about the Portugal Golden Visa via the hotel buyback guarantee. Now, the Portugal Golden Visa is one of the most popular golden visas that are out there. A lot of people have done this one, and a lot of people are very seriously considering this one. One of the biggest reasons for the popularity of the Portuguese Golden Visa is obviously it's an EU passport. It's a flexible country to some extent as compared to some of the other countries in the region. And once you have this passport, it's a world-class top-tier tier A passport, which really gets you a lot of places. It's also classy, and the quality of this type of travel document is really good as compared to some of the other cheaper options that you see on the market. Obviously there is a wait time, but for someone who doesn't really care about the 280 to the 350k range price point, it's a good option to park your capital and get this running, and eventually after 5 years, without a lot of hassle, you are looking at this extraordinarily strong passport. Now, the Portuguese Golden Visa has been oversubscribed. There was a lot of demand. A lot of people have bought all the places. Obviously, it's a finite land. It's not the biggest country in the world. There's limited spots. All the prime locations are obviously taken and generally reserved at a very high price point. So what's left these days is poor investments, and for someone who is looking to maximize or optimize their returns while buying property in Portugal, this may not be the most ideal investment opportunity at this time. But there is an alternative which is quite interesting, and that's the hotel buyback guarantee, where your capital is guaranteed, so you don't lose out on anything. But before we get started with this option, if you're new to my channel, my name is Jay Suresh, and here we discuss real estate opportunities that get you residencies and residencies that eventually lead to citizenship. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel now, so you're always up to date on all new programs and any changes to existing programs. All right, now let's get started. So the hotel buyback guarantee, as the name suggests, is one of the top class hotels, like let's say it's Hilton or Marriott or any big brand name. A lot of US hotels actually providing this buyback guarantee. Obviously, such a big brand name isn't going to cheat you of your capital. Eventually, this guarantee is not awarded by the government, it's given by the hotel. It generally falls under the rehabilitation scheme, where it's a historic area or area of historic importance where this hotel is being built, and because you are contributing capital, minimum 280k, it could be more, but let's take an example of the minimum amount that you need is the 280k. You're giving this capital to the hotel is utilizing this money to construct or reconstruct the property, and eventually this is guaranteed. So how this works is you get a lot of benefits that the hotel gives you. The biggest benefit out of all of this is Portuguese Golden Visa. Once you give this capital away to the hotel, there's an opportunity cost. You're parting with this 280k for some time, so that's the opportunity cost, and in return you're getting the Golden Visa, which hopefully then leads to your citizenship. Citizenship is obviously a case-by-case situation. The government awards the citizenship, but what's guaranteed immediately is the Portugal Golden Visa, and hopefully that gets you the Portuguese passport once you cover those 5 years and satisfy all the requirements that are needed for the citizenship case. That's the biggest benefit. The secondary benefit is that in certain cases some hotels provide you with some yields, so they give you some returns. So it's not interest, but it's some sort of yield that they provide. So that's the benefit. Obviously you're earning something, and then on top of that, it's guaranteed. So after your term, let's say 5 years in this case, this capital is returned to you by the hotel, and because you're trusting a big brand name, hopefully you get all your money back securely, and that way you would have gotten your money back, you would have gotten some returns on your money. So instead of this money lying in, let's say, a bank account or some other form of investment, you're investing it here. In return, you're getting that all important EU residency, and hopefully which leads to an EU passport. But along with that, you're getting all your money back at the end of the 5-year term. So this really makes it attractive. The third big advantage is that the hotel provides you with a 7-day stay in a year in most cases. Now this can change, but typically they give you 7 days vacation in a year. Now each year for those 5 years, if you're utilizing this as a vacation, option to visit Portugal and then utilize these facilities, then you're looking at least $4,000 to $5,000 of benefit out of all of this, right? And then you multiply that with 5, you're looking at approximately 20K-ish of benefit there. So it's a good opportunity. It's a good option to have a vacation to Portugal every year. So you can set aside those 7 days, fully enjoy these benefits of what this has to offer. So that's not a big one, but at least it is something nonetheless. When you add all of these together, it's a decent deal. Now, with all the advantages that this has to offer, what is the disadvantage? It's always how you look at it. Either the glass is half full or it's half empty. It's up to you. But the disadvantage or the negative way of looking at this is that you're giving away 280K. There's this big opportunity cost of 280K or more. And then in return, you're not getting the property to live in or to rent, which otherwise you could have gotten by purchasing a real estate for the same price and then selling it. So that's really the only flip side. So this avoids you with the hassle of buying and selling, and then the risk associated with whether you'll make money or lose money. And then the biggest practical issue here is that all the good properties are gone. So you're really struggling with a lot of poor properties in the area. The main area of Lisbon is taken away. So you're looking at non-prime properties, and within that, then are you really going to find a great deal? Now, again, it's not that easy. Easier said than done. So to avoid all of that hassle, if you're okay with parting with 280K for some time, then the hotel buyback guarantee can just be a good option for you. Now, if you want to get started with the hotel buyback guarantee, we can work with some of the top leading brands and get this started for you. So once you're ready, click the link in the description, book a call with us, and we can get you started with this or any other option of your choice. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and see you in the next one.